Hey guys, we're back at the salvage yard. I'm here today with Gene. Did I lose you? There you are. So we're here to try to grab a transmission. I need an RSX transmission. He is armed to the teeth, so am I. We're right to the teeth. So we're going to head in and look for our prey and see if we can't corner it. All right, pull and save, here we come. Welcome to VTEC Academy. You're about to get schooled. If I die under here, tell my wife I love her. So we're this way. We're gonna go head out to where I saw it. I came by Friday to check, make sure everything's okay. Hopefully nobody came and ripped it out Saturday.
And Saturday is always usually a busy day.
Saturday's usually busy. But automatic transmission RSXs, that's usually not something I see taken too often, so.
Yeah, sometimes they're not taken, but just busted apart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's funny because they don't really have the solenoids on top like some of the J series automatics that people like to take and ruin them basically. So hopefully this one's still intact and we can grab it. And we're gonna use it in a swap and an EK.
Sweet. Let's go get it.
Yep. All right, this is our vehicle. Yeah, it does have coilovers. I wonder what brand they are.
Hit spot.
All right. Like I said, fairly complete. Somebody took one of the coilovers. I wonder if they did that to prevent somebody from taking all of the coilovers. By the way, if you want a 5-lug conversion for your 01 to 05, here it is. And this is our automatic. It is complete, more or less. What's the plan of attack?
We should probably, I don't know, are we gonna drop it from below or are we gonna pull it up from top?
Yeah, that's a good question. If we do out the top, that might actually be easier. That way we don't have to pull the subframe. So we'll get that A-frame right there, bring it over. All right, cool. Well, I guess disconnect all the things and then we will put that on it. So battery tray, cables, hoses, wiring harness, and then we can go to, might as well pull the radiator out of the way too. That'll make it easier to pull it out the front. But AC lines, wiring, and we might keep the, oh, they cut it, of course. Never mind, we're not gonna keep the harness. Oh wow, check that out. Obviously that came loose a couple times. All right, gloves on and have at it. I've more than once been sprayed with green fluid doing that.
Captain Kirk can say the same thing. Gotta grab them by the tip because that stupid, those clip and stay open ones.
Yeah.
It's always a great feeling when they snap back on you. Whap, bam. No Espanol. Yeah, I'm a mechanic too. No, we're good. Oh, this is automatic, so we still have.
Oh yeah, we still got those hoses. Yes, we do.
All right. I'm sorry, people. I have to do this. Forgive me.
Transmission cooling lines. They are going to leak oil. I'm going to pull this out. Well, gonna get oil on it. Might as well just let it get oil on it.
Oh no, it came everywhere. Brother found out I'm at the junkyard.
Who did?
My brother.
So he's like, hey, get me this.
Yep. It's for a Hyundai.
For a Hyundai?
I want to tell him, just bring the car to the junkyard. You're doing yourself a favor.
Yeah, exactly. Too late. Well.
Huh. Snap on, right?
Snapped off. Flex head. Didn't flex.
What were you pulling off?
I was trying to get the lower control arms off. They seem to be over torqued. There, try this.
Okay. Ratchet I gave you?
Okay, so what I need to do is crawl under there, take the intermediate shaft loose, take the 3 bolts out of the rear mount, and then we should be able to lift it out the front. If I die under here, tell my wife I love her.
Okay.
Oh,
Not strong?
yeah. Somebody put this together with an impact wrench. Hey. That's crazy. Try 15 and 16.
16, 15, here you go.
That's what it is.
American bolts on a Honda, how sacrilege.
Yeah. Ow. Ow. Okay. That ain't working. Dude, that's like crazy. I'm gonna go under briefly and pull that rear bolt out.
Okay.
While it's unloaded.
Then I will not touch the mounts.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll hang off on that for a minute.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm debating whether or not to take off that rear manifold, and so I can get to the intermediate shaft bolts. Probably should.
Will it make it harder if we just pull it straight up with the shafts on?
Well, if we pull it straight up, we're gonna have to cut the boot and then pull the axle out, you know what I mean, through the boot.
So
and I don't have a...
Does the axle have load on it right now?
It does not,
okay,
but it's gonna bind at some point.
It
will not come apart without a hammer. And you can't get to it to see it to take it apart. We might be able to twist this and come out.
So we can't pop any of the axles out?
That axle we could.
Okay, well it'd be easier if we just pop it out now.
Yeah, let's pop it out now. There we go. Now let's lift it out.
Here, wait. Go down. I'm heavier.
Okay. You get the corner. Something else is holding on to it.
We'll make our own jack.
Yeah. A little moment of excitement as we forgot to take the shifter cable out and promptly almost dumped the car.
Have you ever seen one of those cars that was just slumped on its side?
Oh yeah. We tried to make one.
Gun.
All right, next on the list is pull the intermediate shaft, take all the bolts off the flex plate, then drop it on the ground and get the transmission off. Gold.
Intermediate shaft bolts?
Yeah, they're kind of unusual.
You won't show the camera then. Loose rugged rich. Yeah.
They said there was a chance of rain. I didn't believe them.
Nobody did.
Here's the reason to go find automatics. They have the same intermediate shaft bolts. with the shoulder, 2 shouldered, 1 knot. We'll be taking those. These intermediate shafts are different. This is taller. I have plenty, so I'm not be taking this. I'm gonna leave it here with the axles just in case somebody wants to get axles. Because I do need a shifter once I do the swap. That one's broken though.
Okay. Yeah, the cable's broken.
I think that goes inside of that.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's not.
It just popped out.
Yeah. That's broken.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'll have to come back and get one.
How about the shifter itself? Is it?
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine, but
Is it a pretty shifter?
I'll just grab the whole thing because if I take, no, it's not. It's ugly as.
Yeah, it is.
But I'll come back and get one because I want to get it with the cable because there's a better chance that I won't get charged for both parts. If I take the cable off and then come back and buy cable, they're
gonna
going
be like,
Exactly. Well, the only mistake we made was not disconnecting the cable at first, and that almost caused us to dump the car. But we got what we came here for. By the way, starters, K-Series starters, they're all the same. Automatic, manual. I'm sorry, they're all interchangeable. They're not the same. Like if you notice the RSX one is constructed slightly different. It's probably for clearance of the manifold, but these will work too. So starters go bad routinely on Ks, so grab when you see them. Another part that I would grab if I didn't have probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 already. I probably should grab it, but I'm not going to. This right here, this is a thermostat housing. The thermostat housing is, you can use this on your K24 to turn the outlet downward. And the parts you need is you need this part and this part. This comes at a slightly different angle, but you can bend it and make it work. And of course the tube's different because that is RSX style and CRV style. It's not K24 style. So you use a different tube, but you can just take the tube from your K24 and use it. That hose, that is. Okay, I'm back at the shop with my automatic transmission and doing some investigation on it. One of the things I wanted was this rear bracket. I wanted to CMM it so I could figure out where the bolt holes were in relationship to the engine so I could make this for mounting it in other vehicles. But I found something kind of interesting while I was looking around. See these 3 bolt holes on the backside? This is typically what's used on CRV. So the CRV transmission is a 4-speed auto, this is 5-speed auto, but I think the case is the same. I'll have to look up the part numbers, but this is my guess and I'm pretty sure I'm correct. On top of that, in 2005, the CRV got a 5-speed auto. So I believe that the 2-wheel drive 5-speed auto is this same RSX transmission. So they're a lot more common than I thought they were. So this may wind up being a good choice for other people. So at first I thought RSXs, you know, there's probably not a whole lot of those. There's not a lot of those transmissions. Do I really want to bother making a rear mount? And for that, I mean, the side mount's the same, but the rear mount did. I want to do that because if it's not common, then, you know, are the people going to be using them a lot for swaps? But by the looks of it, this would be the same as the 05, 06 CRV 2-wheel drive, which is a really common car. There's thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of these things. So these things will be easy to get a hold of in salvage yard and should be reasonably priced. So that's another choice for automatic transmission. Now, I doubt the gear ratios are any different, but I can check that as well. But it seems to me like this would be a good choice. Now, obviously the all-wheel drive one's different because it's got the PTO that comes out right here for the rear prop shaft. But for 2-wheel drive, it looks like they just basically made a new bracket and then made the case common to both the RSX and the CRV. And I know they're both made the same factory in Japan, so it makes perfect sense. As I've said many times before, Honda really does like to reuse their engineering. So looks like another plus for people that might want to do auto swaps. And that means a computer that you're going to use would be an RSX automatic ECU with an immobilizer delete that you would find from like K-Tuned. If you want tunability though, that's going to present a little bit different of a problem. I think the solution there is going to be slightly different wiring, and to go with the 05 Accord wiring harness and that computer. See, the 05 Accord computer, that, and by the way, 03 to 05 wiring harnesses are all the same, but the 05 Accord ECU, that is actually tunable. You can have that modified by K-Tuner so you can tune it. You can leave the automatic code in there and then just add in tuning for the engine. So if you want to do something crazy, the 05 Accord ECU with K-Tuner modifications, then, and that's for the automatic ECU, then you would be able to use that with this and actually do boost or do a TSX engine or do a K20A2 engine, something that you could actually tune. So very cool. Well, I need to get this into the shop and make some measurements and make mounts for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video right here. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for joining us on another episode of VTEC Academy. I always love trips to the junkyard. They're educational for me. I hope they're educational for you. Please think about liking, subscribing, and hit the bell so you get notifications when the next one comes along. By the way, the algorithm is what helps bring us to more people. So please like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks a lot.